Imagine a place where the bars on the windows are the least of your worries, where the people sworn to protect you are the most dangerous predators of all. This is the story of Anna, a young musician with a brilliant future, whose life was shattered by a single tragic accident. Sent to a correctional facility she thought was her punishment, she soon discovered it was only the beginning of her sentence. Inside, she would be broken, used, and brought to the edge of despair by the very man who held the keys to her cage. But when all hope was lost, she devised one dangerous plan to turn the cameras on her abuser. This is not just a story of survival. It's a story of revenge.
The story of Anna. The story begins not in a cell, but in a sunlit bedroom, where a young girl named Anna loses herself in the deep, resonant notes of her cello. The music is her escape, a barrier against the grim reality of her home life. That reality crashes in when her drunken stepfather stumbles into her room. The air turns cold. He snatches the cello, her sacred object, and his hands turn to her. But this time, something in Anna snaps. A survival instinct she didn't know she possessed takes over. She pushes him away with all her strength. He stumbles, trips, and with a sickening crack, his neck meets the sharp corner of a marble vase. The police see a dead man and a shocked girl. The court sees a rebellious teenager and a dead stepfather. Her pleas of self-defense are drowned out by the gavel of a judge. 4 to 9 years in the Blackwood Juvenile Correctional Facility, he declares, sealing her fate. The bus ride to Blackwood is a descent into another world. The cheerful, mocking screams of the inmates that greet the new arrivals are a stark contrast to the solemn silence of the courtroom. The facility's uniform, a coarse gray jumpsuit, is the first layer of her old identity being stripped away. Warden Frank, a man with a smile that doesn't reach his cold eyes, welcomes them with a speech about rules and rehabilitation. Anna already feels the hollowness of his words. Her cellmate, Jeannie, is a ghost of a girl, silent and watchful. That first night, Anna learns the first rule of Blackwood. You are always being watched. Even in the supposed safety of sleep, she is awakened by the unsettling sounds of Jeannie pleasuring herself in the dark. The next day, the social dynamics of the yard become immediately apparent. Cody, a girl with sharp eyes and a sharper smile, approaches Anna. "You don't survive in here alone," she says. But Anna, still clinging to her dignity, refuses. This refusal is seen as an insult. Cody's gang orchestrates an accident, where Anna's meal tray is thrown to the floor. The message is clear: join or be broken. The breaking comes that evening in a dark storage room. Cornered by Cody and her lackeys, Anna is beaten mercilessly. The final humiliation is a forced, violent kiss from Cody, establishing total dominance. Bruised and terrified, Anna seeks help from the one person who should be a sanctuary, Warden Frank. In his office, Frank doesn't offer protection. He exploits vulnerability. His help comes with a price: his hands on her, his breath on her neck. When she recoils in horror, he simply smiles. "Think about your future here, Anna. It's in my hands." She flees his office, her hope shattered. Returning to her cell in tears, Jeannie looks at her and simply asks, "Did Frank touch you?" In a burst of frustration, Anna calls everyone in the prison a pervert. But Jeannie, in a surprising act of kindness, explains the true power structure. Frank is the ultimate predator, and everyone else is just trying to stay off his menu. That night, in a desperate search for any form of comfort and connection, Anna and Jeannie become intimate. Realizing she cannot survive alone, Anna swallows her pride and begs Cody for protection. Cody's initiation is brutal. Anna must publicly fight another inmate while the gang records it. The brawl is savage, and the punishment is worse. 47 hours in solitary confinement, a lightless, soundless box designed to break the mind. When she emerges disoriented and frail, Frank summons her. He revels in her suffering. "I watch you, Anna. Every move you make," he whispers, his voice a venomous promise. He leverages her fear of solitary, of a worse facility, to force her into his first act of sexual assault. Anna leaves his office feeling hollowed out, rushing to the showers to scrub her skin raw, vomiting from the shame. Now protected by Cody's gang, Anna is branded with a tattoo. But the protection is another form of ownership. Cody herself coerces Anna into an intimate encounter, a twisted mirror of Frank's abuse. When Anna's mother visits, instead of comfort, she delivers a final blow, slapping her daughter and screaming that she wishes Anna would rot in prison forever. This severs Anna's last tie to the outside world. With nothing left to lose, her spirit broken by Frank and her family, Anna freefalls. Cody introduces her to drugs. A small tube filled with a potent inhalant that offers a few moments of numb escape. Soon the escape becomes a prison of its own. Anna's behavior becomes erratic. She lashes out at Jeannie. She craves the next high. When Cody tries to cut her off, a desperate Anna seeks out other addicts, paying for her fix with money from her commissary account. She is now completely dependent. Cody, disgusted, publicly expels her from the gang, spitting in her face. Without Cody's protection, Anna is immediately ambushed in the bathroom by a rival inmate and brutally beaten, left broken and sobbing on the cold floor. The drugs, now her only companion, twist her perception. She hallucinates, seeing distorted, monstrous faces in the shadows. In a drugged stupor, she tattoos the word dead onto her own arm. Her body rebels, she vomits constantly, and Jeannie's pleas for her to seek help are met with mocking scorn. Anna is now at the absolute bottom, a ghost of the girl who once played the cello. After a particularly violent, drug-fueled riot where even guards are injured, Anna is thrown back into solitary. This time, something breaks inside her. Not her spirit, but her will to endure this hell. In a moment of ultimate despair, she shatters her food tray and uses a shard of plastic to open a vein in her arm. She awakens not in a cell, but in a clean, white bed in the psychiatric ward. A calm woman, Dr. Hahn, sits by her side. "I'm here to help you, Anna," she says, and for the first time, someone speaks to her without an ulterior motive. Anna confesses she didn't want to die. She just wanted the pain to stop. This begins her slow, painful journey back. She is assigned to the general ward, where a kind nurse tends to her wounds. Emboldened by this glimpse of humanity, Anna requests to see her mother. This time her mother is different, softer. She reveals she lost their house and in the process, found old journals that confirm the abuse Anna suffered. She apologizes, begging for forgiveness and promising to fight for Anna's future. But Frank is not done with her. He pulls her back into his office, dismissing her progress and insisting she is ready to return to general population. Back in her cell, a newly determined Anna uses a needle and ink to painfully scratch out her gang tattoo. Jeannie, seeing the change, offers her unwavering support. In a twisted attempt to reassert control, Frank presents Anna with her cello. He offers her a spot in the facility's talent show, a chance for rehabilitation. Desperate to feel the music again, Anna agrees. For a few minutes on that stage, she is free, the beautiful music a stark contrast to the ugliness surrounding her. The hope is short-lived. The next day, Cody and her gang ambush her, furious about the removed tattoo. "You don't get to quit us," Cody snarls, and with a swift, cruel motion, she drags a blade across Anna's cheek. They beat her once more for good measure. In the infirmary, as the nurse tends to her cut, Frank visits. While pretending to console her, his hands wander. The nurse sees it but says nothing. After he leaves, she whispers to Anna, "I'll report him. I promise." But Frank is watching. Always watching. Later, Anna is told the nurse was found dead, a suicide. Anna knows the truth. Frank had her killed. Summoned to Frank's office for the final time, he coldly informs her that Cody was blamed for the nurse's murder. He then reveals his true card. He has scheduled a parole hearing for her. "I can make you free, Anna," he says, his voice dripping with malice. But freedom has a price. Hope and disgust war within her. She tells Jeannie, who warns her, he loves to give hope just to snatch it away. This time, Anna decides to fight back with cunning, not fists. She goes to the one person who hates the system as much as she does, Cody. She proposes an alliance. "Help me take down Frank, and you'll be rid of both of us." Cody, seeing an opportunity, provides Anna with a tiny, smuggled camera. On the day of the parole hearing, Frank demands his final favor in a backstage room. Every second is agony, but Anna endures, her hand clenched around the hidden camera. capturing every vile word and violating touch. In the hearing room, surrounded by stern-faced officials, Anna confidently states she is rehabilitated. As predicted, Frank smirks and contradicts her, recommending her parole be denied for being a manipulative and unstable influence. The officials nod, ready to comply. Then Anna speaks. Warden Frank is a predator, and I have the proof. She places the camera on the table. The room falls into a stunned, horrified silence as Frank's own words and actions condemn him. His face drains of color. The facade of the benevolent warden shatters irrevocably. Guards don't escort Anna back to her cell. They escort Frank out of the building in handcuffs. The authorities, shaken and apologetic, immediately grant Anna her parole. Her final moments in Blackwood are bittersweet. She shares a tearful, heartfelt goodbye with Jeannie, the one constant in her nightmare. Walking through the gates, she passes Cody, and a single nod of thanks is exchanged, a truce between former enemies. Outside, the sun is blinding. Her mother stands there, arms open wide, and for the first time, Anna feels the warmth of unconditional love. The final scene shows Anna on a grand stage, years later. She is a woman, whole and strong, drawing her bow across the cello strings. The music soars, a testament to her resilience, a melody born from pain but transformed into beauty. In the front row, her mother watches, tears of pride streaming down her face. Anna did not just escape her prison. She reclaimed her life and her song. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share for more stories like this.